Good morning, folks. My beautiful viewers, I hope you folks are having a great morning. I think today is Wednesday morning, September 17th. Not I think, actually, it is. I do apologize for saying I think. It is September 17, 2025. Now, yesterday, a huge quake hit off the coast of Alaska, southern part of Alaska. I've been telling you folks what was coming. Now, here we go. Now, they were getting ready to release tsunami alert. They really didn't. They were basically on the verge of releasing a tsunami alert because after that big quake, it was there's other quakes that followed behind it. Okay? Once again, my friends over there in Alaska, I keep telling you guys, the reason why you guys will never stop getting these quakes now is because of what's happening over there in Russia, off that Russian territory, with those severe earthquakes and volcanic eruption that's happening, where that 8.8 magnitude hit back in July. I think it's July 30th or 29th, sorry. I will never forget that because that was a very historical moment. Okay, so I told you folks that what's coming for this part of Alaska is that we're gearing up for volcanic eruptions. Mount Spur is going to blow. It's not if. It's basically now a matter of when these things are going to happen. I see this happening at the end of this year, moving into next year, with also the eruption of Mount Axel Seamount. Sorry, not Mount Axel Seamount. It's a volcano that's under the ocean in the right off the coast of Oregon and Northern California. Okay, so this is basically where we are going. Now, guys, keep in mind, with these increasing level of a volcanic eruption, it's going to affect the climate. Yes, I said that. Now, whether you want to believe it or not, rain is actually from volcano. You're probably thinking, wow, how is that possible? Now, let me explain it very, very quickly so a 5-year-old can understand what I'm trying to say. What is H2O? Oxygen and hydrogen. That's it. Okay? When the volcano erupt, it releases gases. It releases oxygen and it also releases hydrogen in the atmosphere into the clouds, which create clouds and water vapors, and it falls down to earth. So that's what I'm trying to say to you. Rain, I mean, apart from precipitation, that evaporation, taking the water up in the sky, that also helps. But the cloud formation that's in the sky also is created by volcano. So the first rainfall on Earth billions of years ago came from a volcano, guys. Whether you want to believe this or not, it's the truth. Okay? So here we go. Alaska is seeing nothing but swarms of earthquake. I'm not surprised, man. There's no holding back for Alaska right now, what I'm seeing going on. Also on the West Coast, I'm putting this out there. The West Coast, something troubling is going on with the West Coast, the San Andreas fault line. Watch the San Andreas fault line carefully, guys. Something is coming for California, over there in California, Oregon, and off the coast of Washington State and Vancouver Island, Canada. Not just the San Andreas fault line, the Cascade subduction zone. If you live over there on the West Coast, if you live on the shoreline of Oregon, if you're on the shoreline of Washington State, I'm begging you folks, stay very aware, okay? Because something is building up and something is getting ready to happen. So I'm putting you guys on your P's and Q's, head on a swivel, stay aware if you're in these locations, Northern California, the coastline of Oregon, and also Washington State and Vancouver, Canada, and Vancouver Island, Canada. Because what's getting ready to build up, when it do happen, which it will, that also, my friends, is going to be an historical moment for modern humans. See where I'm going with this? It's going to be that bad. And it's not far away. It's building up and it's going to get there. So, Northern California, North Carolina, Roseman, North Carolina got hit with earthquake. Not surprised about that. I knew this was coming. The eastern part of uh, the North American continent will start seeing a drastic amount of seismic activity, and these seismic activity, all they're going to do is just increase. Um, Over there in Papua New Guinea area, Papua New Guinea, Tonga area, and Fiji is getting also hit with some huge earthquakes. And yesterday, a 6.0 hit Papua New Guinea. Yeah, so it's just going to trigger more of those big quakes along those regions. You're going to see more big quakes over Indonesia, Philippines. We'll start seeing some of it, and also Japan. All right. Now let me move over to Europe. I'm going to talk about Europe now. The right off the coast of Italy, the coast of Italy, quakes. Some you're going to start seeing some big quakes hidden there, but it's going to be out in the water. Also, Athens, Greece, south of Athens is going to get hit with some quakes in the coming days, and also Turkey, Sindirji, Turkey. I hope I pronounced that correct. If I butcher the name of the city, I do apologize. I don't speak Turkish. I am going to say Sindirji, Turkey. This is going to be the center where most of these big quakes are going to be hidden in Turkey. But again, southern part of Athens, you guys are going to experience some earthquake, and they're going to be pretty big, and also off the coastline of Italy. Every now and then you might see a few quakes hitting places like Romania, but there's some big quakes coming your way over there in Europe. So if you're traveling to Greece or Turkey, folks, be very mindful. And I'm letting you guys know for the next, I would say, week to week and a half, we're going to get some pretty big quake in these regions. So head on a swivel, stay aware. All right. Once again, my friends from Alaska, get ready. It's not looking good for you folks. It's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a barrage of earthquake coming your way, and these quakes, all it's doing, it's just magma movement happening right now. Ground swells are happening right now. It's getting ready. What's happening is the leading up to a volcanic eruption, especially the volcano that you guys have over there, Mount Spur. It's coming, and it's not long away. So stay tuned. Thank you for always watching my video, folks. I appreciate you guys, and I will keep you guys updated as much as possible. I appreciate you. Much love. This is the reason why I do these videos. I don't do it to spread fear in any way. So don't think that is the reason. I want you guys to be aware. By making you guys aware, making you guys prepared, you guys know how to act while these situations are going on. When, sorry, it start happening. All right. One of the best way to know you're having an earthquake, I keep saying this, is have a bottle, a glass of water, something you can see through. Once that water level start to get affected, you already know there's a earthquake happening, and that's one of the best way you guys can get yourself aware, knowing there's an earthquake happening. And keep that glass of water in areas that you spend most of your time during the day. You can keep it at work if they allow you. I hope they do. Home, in the common area where you and your family can see it. Explain to them why, your kids and your husband or your wife, why you're doing these things. If you live places like the New Madrid fault line, you live on the West Coast. Now, if you live in New Jersey, I suggest you do that. If you live in Canada, eastern part of Canada, I suggest you do that. Maine, South Carolina, I suggest you do that, because these are the places that are going to get affected, guys. Again, love y'all. Thank you for always watching my video, and I appreciate you.